lightning of a million screens, chasing futures in the markets unseen. Price action whispers, Fibonacci screams, gonna make money, no tilted dreams. Clicking and scrolling every ticking line, charts unfolding like a poet's rhyme. NASDAQ futures, don't waste my time. Green candles rise and let's climb, let's climb. On the edge of glory, trading in the night. Every candle tells a story, money's tight. No fear, no tilt, just the thrill of the fight. Price action, rule book, Fibonacci might. Sweating each second in the digital glow. Markets wild, riding highs, riding lows. Futures.
Good morning. Okie dokie. February 24th, 2026. That's my little short indicator right there. Little short trade. Good morning. Let's see what's going on today. My mic is not up very loud. I don't know why. Do I want to take that short at 48? That's the question. Ooh. I don't know. I'll let it go. All right. Let's go and look at the daily. Yes, we're just kind of hanging out. If we drop today's low, 68.32, or yesterday's low roughly, that might be worth something. It's a slow mover wherever we're going. This is our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days in this area. So my guess is when we move, we're going to move someplace. Like probably a good size move that day. Maybe one of these big red candles like this guy here. That's what I'm thinking. Not today, maybe. I don't know. Trump talking tonight at 6 p.m. So it could be a hatchet type day today. Just as long as we get enough movement, that's all I care about. All right, let's go up here. $15-minute, there's the short. No, I'm going to refrain from doing anything right now. Even though I want to. All right, we can... Oh, I can just look at right here and say, okay, look at, we're right in the CPR, central pivot range. If I wanted to draw, you know, you got this area right here. I think I'll change this to be green and red up here. Red up here, or green up here, red down here. Anyway, so bottom control, top control are flip-flopped. Not always, but generally that means it's going to be a shortish type of day. But I don't really care as long as we get some movement. So typical, if we drop below here, 810, I want to be short. And if we get back above 865, I want to be long to at least up to here. Since we've already breached the bear zone, I would look to maybe go to the top. We did not make it down to the bull zone. So, yep. And if we come up here and reject again, then it would be one of these. Come on down. That's what I got. Let's see what the 15-minute chart. Yep, pretty much the same thing. I kind of like the price action. Somebody has, there's some indicator. Maybe not. I don't know what that thinks. I thought it was called price action. Oh well. Anyway, we did make that little higher high, so one would think potentially, as long as we don't drop below this guy or this guy, that will continue up. Guess a person could do something like this. Maybe even something like that. Or better yet, something like that. Something like that. There you go. The guess is we drop below this guy, and if we don't get held up here, we're going to go lower. Good morning. Hopefully I can call you crying. Hopefully you're okay with that. Because that's all I get out of your name. I mean, it's, I don't even know what that is. So, yeah, I couldn't even pronounce that. Good morning, Michael. So crying, I'll call you crying if that's okay. I asked you yesterday, but you didn't respond, so I'm not sure. Can you hear me? Wow. Why is my audio so down? Test 1 2 3. Test 1 2 3. How's my volume? Is the volume good? Okay. Yeah. It's still low. And I don't know why. Oh, there we go. That's my desktop audio I keep looking at. How's that? That's better? Yeah. I'm moving to the yellow side, almost to the red where we get distortion and feedback. So, test 1 2 3. There we go. All right. Yeah. So I really wanted to take this short. Nobody was here, but right here. You know, we get cross this 20 EMA either on the upside or the downside. And there's the move, right? 48, so 20 and 40, so 28, which we're coming up on now. We just hit it. Nope, not yet. 28, and then I would go down to 08. Too bad. I should have taken it. But I try not to trade before 9, just so 9:30, I mean. I've been trying. How's everybody doing today? Good? Put the old fibs on right here. See what we got. Coming up on the 70.2, 61.8. So 8:15. I don't know. You know, I look at this and I immediately say, I immediately get drawn to this area here. You know, and then you got another little area right here, right? You got all these little boxes. Oops. And say you got support right here. You see the overlap. Just dropped VWAP, so we're testing that, retesting it. Okay, another day, another dollar. I'll be starting up on the 2-minute pre-market. So we're still 4 minutes away or 3 minutes away for that to even go. So we came down below, closed below. So I always go to the wick, put a line across. You would have got entered here, and that would have been, let's call it 48, just for easy math. 48, and you would have gone up to 54. So 6.5, let's call it 7 points, move against you. So far, 48, and right now we're already got down to almost 18, so almost 30 points. So when you come back here and you say, well, do the same thing. Okay, we came up. Your entry is here, right? So you would have entered here on this guy. Let's call it 38. And it would have went down to here. So about 20 point stop, or 20 point move against you. And then got up to break even, playing with your mind. Come back again, get another about 20 points against you. Moved up about 8 points, 10 points against you. And then you get the move. So my thought was, where I was looking at it, and I actually played a take profit trader. That's not anywhere on here. I took the long from here because we came back up and we closed back up again. So my thought was the same thing. Oh, I could just take this one, and I took it up to about here. So this was an easier take than this one. And your stop is always below back here. So this guy, control copy. His stop would have been here. So it's a lot bigger stop. Whereas control copy on this guy, when I took it, his stop was only right there. I like these ones, right? 23 to 31. So 8 points, 10 points. You got roughly a 10 point stop on this one. On this one you had, which I don't really like, is 14 up to 38. Still 24 points. It's not too crazy bad. And they took it against, or almost took it all the way against you. So, good morning. Yeah, some people got you got some difficult names to say. They're very tough. I don't even know how to say the last person who said good morning. So by good morning. I can call you 9628. So that's just a simple little play, you know, and it's actually my favorite play. Why? Because it works. That's why. I mean, look at this one. This one was a little bit bigger. I didn't really like it. 848 up to 63. So 15 points. Still not bad. 15 point stop. Is that right? 848, 862. Yep. But look at the so far. You got 36 points maximum. That's why I like the 20-40 setup, because what I did once I tested this, I noticed it went like 40 points. So I said, okay, it looks like an algo type thing. So 20 and 40. Take one off at 20, take one off at 40, is 60 point, $1,200 if you're playing minis. That's a pretty big one. All right, so this is my pre 2-minute high. And I'm playing those a little small on PA's only two minis, or 2 micros, and 1 micro, 1 micro, 2 micros. Oh, there you go. It's going to be a big one though, it looks like. 97, 23, so 25, that's not bad. All right, good luck. There we go. Oh, got stopped out. See if we take the long. I'll be a little quicker on my stop here. Nope, got to get stopped out both ways. Ooh. Actually, let me do this. I'm okay with that. I'll show you why. I'll show you the stats on it. And just take that trade every day. Don't worry about it. You just take it. I just take it. Okay, I'm going to try one on the short side here, I think. Well, let me see. Just kind of wait, watch things going here. I'll try one there, see what happens. I'm going to go down to London low. Down here at 760 area. Come on, baby, let's go. Give it to me. There we go. I'll take that. All right, good recovery. Got my money back. Now I feel a little better. All right, got to watch now watch this, see if we come back and say, okay, cash session, we took out the London low. Let's see if we take out the London high. That's what I always look for. Okay. But sweet. Mr. Fibs. Okay. I'm set up now. I do want to look at, real quick, this guy. So he's already in a short. So the long would be a trigger. Okay, where's my Mr. Fibs? Okay. So the short below bottom control. One thing I talked about in the pre-market was, to take the short below, which I did. And then I did say to bring the target down to the bull zone, damn it. So maybe I should have skipped the London low and went and held at the bull zone, because that was the target. So somewhere around 685, and then we'll look for a reaction there. Oh well, that's the way it goes. So SPY's heading down to yesterday's low. NQ's heading down there. Yesterday's low is right here. Prior day low is right around 668. So that would be inside the, obviously inside the bull zone. So now on the 1 minute chart, I'd be looking for a little stutter, what I call a little stutter step. Looks like we've already had a couple of them. So I'm just looking at SPY options. Okay, so what I'm looking for is just a little, like a little 1 minute little hold point, or because even on that, I mean, from where I think we're going, 721 down to 680 is 40 points. But the question is can you stay in the trade? That's the big question. Can you have a big enough stop? Because right now ATR is only 20, but the reality is the 1 minute's 20. I'll give it a shot. Okay, that's what I'm talking about right there. All right, so let's get a bigger move up. Come on. Watching the 15-minute. 15, we still have 9 minutes left. I'd like to come up to the, is that the 5 EMA? I'm pretty sure I got to set it for the 5. 5 and 14 EMA. So if we can come up to the 5 around 744, that would be better, which we did. And I'll just try one right there, I guess. I don't really like it. It's not my favorite play. But if we can come on down, it will become a good play. All right, going to look for 682. I think that would be pretty decent if we can get there. Oh, come on. I'm not showing that trade. Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. Hold on. Shit. Close. Ah, you sucker fish. See if I can get back in. Okay, right there. Oh, nope. Yeah, I was in right there, but I was on the wrong account. Son of a gun. All right, so I was looking for 682 originally. I'm going to see if I can stay in the trade. I've got to take out the low here on this candle. All right, there we go. There we go. Now my P&L is looking all right. Come on, let's go. Take it out. There we go. Oh, suckerfish should have stayed down there. Try one more time. Come on, one time. Nope. We swept the bottom there. I don't really like that. Yeah, I'm out. All right. But that's the kind of play I was looking for. I wish I was on the right account. I would have taken at least a little bit of money. Actually, I could have taken a little bit of money on that one. No excuses. Okay. We still have 6 minutes left on the 15 here. The 5 minute, 796 on that gap fill. So what I do is take away 5, 796. So 791, 790 might be a good entry. We're getting a pretty good move up, so I'm not going to be taking a short here. Will not. Yeah, no, let's not do that. No shorts for me. TCS, we may get along here. Depends on how big this candle gets. All right, we didn't quite get to the bull zone at 678, but that's what I was expecting. I was expecting to move down to here. Yeah, I can't. The reason why this is showing money being traded is on my MrFibsTrade. I can only assign the account to one system. So I have it assigned to TCS. So my last trade, yeah, that's what happened. Okay, I don't know if it's going to take a trade or not. There's like 8 variables that have to come into play. So don't know. Sometimes it takes them, sometimes it doesn't. I won't take it for another probably 4 minutes anyway. Okay, so we're coming up to, let me just switch back over to my favorite play here. We're crossing over the 20. Making a new session high. Probably should, I think I need to learn that when we start doing this, you just take the long. You don't think about it. You don't wait for this candle and then move above it. It's so silly. But look at your 15 minute on how bullish that candle's looking. And it's got 3 minutes, 38 seconds left. We got a 15-minute long signal off the prior high of the candle, even though we had the short. I mean, now it's just bullish. Just took out the London high. So we took out the London low, the London high, and now they're going to decide where we're going to go. We are moving it back across top control up here at 863. See if we can get a close up. My initial thought, what I talked about was coming back up. Oh, there's TCS. All right. I do have a limit on my stop, so I won't let it take a real big stop. I'm not going to take 91 points. So there's 64. This might be a losing day today. We'll see. TCS. All right. We did cross that 20 EMA. I really don't want to get back below that 20 EMA. If we can come up to the bottom of the, if we come up to the bottom of the bear zone, I'll take that. I'll take that right there. I'll close it out. And let's see what happens. Let's go. Push it. All right, we're going to get ready to get a new 15-minute candle here in a minute and a half. So I might be a little leery on this one. Meaning I might take one off at break even or anywhere close to that if I can get it. Just because on the new candle it could be squirrely and it can come down quite a bit. So new candle in a minute. There we go. Getting a push up. Come on, baby. If it gets up to anywhere around 93, I'll take it off. Give me a little more. There you go. Come on. All right, just because the new 15-minute candle's coming out, I'm going to go ahead and there we go. Let's go. Let's go. There we go. Beautiful. Take one off there, and I'll take one off at target. Okay. And I'm going to bring it on up. Midnight open. Try to go right below it. Come on, get up there. I'll take off the trade. If we get back up to 93, I'll take it off. I don't think we're going to. I think the new 15-minute candle is going to come out first. Come on. There we go. Oh, beautiful. All right. That'll work. Nicely done. You're going to take 62 points? You sucker fish. Look at that shit. Woo. Take it, baby. I'm sorry I'm not with you. Damn it. Look at that. Gotta love it. Yep. Gotta love it. It's gonna take it. Come on. Man, just incredible. 96 points today. Son of a biscuit. Let's see. 96.25. Son of a bitch. I just don't understand why I don't trust it. You know why? Because I get shell shocked. Just like everybody. You know, you trade so long and you're so used to fucking getting whipsawed and whiplashed that you don't trust it. And here's a system that's showing me, hey, trust me. All right, 96.25. One trade, one win. Huh. Okay, I'm actually gonna start hiding. I gotta start hiding the percentages. There we go. Okay. Oops. Let me get rid of that. Get rid of that. And past performance isn't indicative of future wins, but so far this month, 930 points, all documented on YouTube. I try to get every entry, but obviously because I switch over from screen to screen, I sometimes don't get when it fires, but I do get the result of that. And here's 930 points for the month. Ooh. 22 trades, 20 winners, 2 losers, winning days, losing days, total days, first week, second week, only 2 points the second week, 402 and already 150 this week. Crazy. Just crazy. All right, turn him off. It doesn't matter. I can leave him on. He's locked out right here, status locked. So he's not going to do anything. The trade was at 948. No, that's when the trade was. That was the trade window. The trade was 942. Incredible. All right, and this is the way I played it. This is the way I've played it all month. It did have 2 losing days, but I squeaked out profit in those 2 days, I think somewhere in here. They were the 12th and 13th, these 2 days. By just by closing the trades early. I took profit or break even. I didn't know it was going to be a loser. I just did it, and I ended up with 1 point and whatever. Anyway, you can see I've been trying to trade it as they come, but not a bad play. Even this performance is crazy at profit factor of 45. Anything greater than 1 is considered good. So there you go. Yes. Cool. All right. Let me go back to Mr. Phibbs' screen. Sorry about that. One of the things we were talking about earlier. Oops, sorry. Where's that screen at? Screen. That system we talked about, I talked about earlier. It's my favorite system. And you just take that long right above that break, because we came up, closed above. Now this would have been a big stop, right? From 800 to 870. There's no way you're going to take that. Even this, if you would have taken that 870, you would have had to taken a 26-point stop, which that's a big one. Move against you. Not stop, but 26-point move against you. That's why I would have done a 10, probably a 10-point stop. I would have got stopped out, and then I would have re-entered. I would have waited for it to come down. Hopefully there wasn't a bunch of zigzagging up and down, and then take the long up. And then 890 and 910, which you would have got both of them. You would have had a stop, maybe even 2 stops. Right? Who cares? Get used to losing. Losing's part of the game. You're going to have losing trades, just the way it is. I was going to joke around and say, well, unless you're TCS, right? Unless you're playing TCS. Anyway, that was funny. That's about as funny as the jokes get on this channel. Right? I'm going to make this window bigger. Trading picture in picture, and let's go to 1.9. Yep, Michael, I don't have very many funny ones. Sometimes we get in a little delirious mode, me and Michael. We can get to laughing pretty good. But generally not with me. I'm not a funny person, so dry sense of humor. All right, there you go. So okay, so now we got a big, strong, bullish candle, 15-minute candle, 6 minutes left. So this would be an area that I would say, why don't I take this long? Hold on, I got to change some accounts here. Okay. So this is the way I always try to play it, is saying, okay, if we get back up, well, you got another long signal. So I was going to say if I got back above 13, which we did pretty quickly, which 13.12 is the opening range. I'll try one there. No, only reason why I took that is because time is 8:52. Yeah, that fuckers could get me. Come on, stay up. No. I'm still interested in this long right here. Oops. Hold on. I got to get to the right account too. Yeah, that was not the right account. Damn it. Okay. And I'm just watching this 15-minute candle and saying, well, we've got 4 minutes left. I got to believe it's going to go green, especially after that big bazinga guy here. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they want to, we came up to the top of the bear zone and now we're rejecting. We're coming out the bottom. That's generally a bearish sign. So now you got a bearish sign here and a bullish sign here. What I'm going to do is cancel that and go to a 1 minute chart. Okay. I'll put this on a 1 minute chart. Okay, calculate. Not sure what it's calculating. So we left some buy gaps down here and here on the 1 minute chart. Another one here. I'm not sure. Get rid of that. Let me just cancel all my orders. There we go. All right. Okay, so that bullish candle's getting hammered by this guy. So if we get back above that 15-minute opening range, I still would consider that to be a long. Yeah, so I accidentally took an account or a trade on TCS. So that's going to hurt the calendar, which I can't change. So it is what it is. Yep, showing 2 trades, 1 winner and 1 loser, which unfortunately is going to mess up my stats. All right, 2 minutes left on this 15, so I'm just going to wait it out. I'm going to see, if we come back above the previous high candle, we could still turn that guy green. 1 minute left, minute 40. So as a fib guy, I'm looking for this. First things first. Let's do this. See if we can get a trade out of this. Okay, I'm going to do that. This is my I don't know what happened here. Oh, now I see. So we went up to here, 900. Let's see. So the fibs from here, and then we came down to there, which I don't like, and then came up to the 38.2. What I like to see is a move past the 23.6, back up 50% of it, and then drop. So we've already passed that. So that's never a good sign if you're bearish, because there's a good chance then we just bounce either here or here. So I'm going to sit in my hands. Unless, of course, we drop down below and close below this guy. Then it's all on. Then I do the same play, right? Same play as this one. The only thing I hope for is a small candle that closes, a smaller candle that closes below this guy. So I don't have like a 30-point stop. Just a 20-point is good. Oh, there we go. See if we can get a close. Still got a minute and a half. A lot can happen. So there's the 50%. All right, so it was bearish. Come down, hit the top of the bear zone. Couldn't get past it. They dropped down below it. Now we're dropping down below bottom control around 810. Any close below that, and then I got to be thinking of a retracement. What's that? 810. We could come down to 750. But you can see, just looking to the left, all these 15-minute candles. You could just throw a big box around all these guys. That's why we're in garbage time right here. All right, 20 seconds left. So I'll move back below 818 now. Close the gap at 861 on the 1 minute, right up to here. Let's do I mean, I'm not a big fan of this play, but 819, stop would be 880. So that's 20, 38 points. It's a big stop. Now, conversely, if we close back above, it's just a long then. Okay, we closed that gap and then some. 61 up to 77. Now, question is, do I take this short right here at 846? I mean, that's a big number. Take it right at VWAP, below VWAP again. Okay, so we did close back above that 20 EMA. We're also in a 15-minute short here. I think I still like drop back below VWAP to go short. What is that number? 33? I'll try it. And then I'll add one right here if we keep going. Okay, just like that, I can flip over and be bullish if we get back above 878. So 878, we closed back above, exceeded the wick. So I can go either way right here. Here, I'll just add one if I needed to. Okay, 10 seconds left on that 2 minute. See if we close above or below it. Looks like we're going to close above it. Come on, baby, let's go. Come on. Try to get 30 if I can. I need to go take an allergy pill. Oh, come on. Nope. We really could go either way here. Damn it. Couldn't make it past that bull zone, our bear zone. Darn it. I'll try one more time. 78. Close above, stayed above, stayed above. Yeah, it's legitimate. So the stop should be technically 834. So if we take out the stop, I'll get rid of that. Stayed to VWAP. Still stayed above that 20 EMA. Gathering up some speed, gathering up some energy, taking contracts, and then for a push back above that bear zone, I think. 947, target be 25,000. Ultimately. And if I take this entry, my stop will be 51. And I'm going to shoot for at least up to here. I'm going to shoot for the top of the bear zone there. I'll try to lock in as we go. Just playing a couple. Should play more than that. What the hell? There we go. All right, there we go. So 20 from 78 would be 98, which we already supposed to be hit. 98, and then it would be 28, or 18, I'm sorry. There he is. There's the 40. So I'm going to lock in. And there's a good chance we come back down and fill that gap on the 1 minute. Come back down to 79. Wowzer. Come back to entry. Come on. I would take it again. I mean, we got within 5-6 points. Yeah, it's probably going to leave without me now. So 964. See if we can go out and take out session high. Coming up on opening range, bypass that. Let me get rid of the fibs. Oops, sorry, I got taken out. Came down to the 50% roughly. $9.13, huh? Come on down. 78, 79. We come down to 79. If we make it back up to 95, I'll take that long. So something like this. And I only want it on the move back up. I could drop it down a little closer probably. And if we keep failing, then I'm okay. Okay, 1 minute left on the 15. get rid of that. If we close below, yeah, we got a ways to go. I think if we close above this and start to move back up, then we could head back up. But I would need this 2-minute candle to close above that guy. Which is also the 1-minute weighted moving average, which is 858. Okay, we got a new 15-minute candle. I got a cross here. We're up 100 points overall, so somewhat bullish. SPY is not going anywhere. It's just kind of languishing. We stayed above on that close, above the 2-minute. Yeah, we could just fly from here. I've already put too many trades on, so I want to be a little cautious. Okay, we closed the 1-minute gap. It'd be nice to get up into the bull zone or bear zone. 893. If we can get up in there and close even a 1-minute, that would be fine. Income trader. Man, what's up? Okay. We got to, did we get there? Yes, we did. 605.22. Actually, we got there. We got as high as 606. So are you thinking short now? Okay. So you think we head lower from here? That's your feeling? Yes. Nice. But is that your feeling that we're going to head lower from that 605? Okay, but you're not answering me. Okay, got it. So yeah, and we can just go sideways here. Trump speaking tonight, they may just level us out also. All right, we're holding this 20 EMA on the 5-minute. Nicely done. Coming back up to the bear zone. If we get up in there and maybe close. Get back above the opening range, 15-minute. Okay, let's come down and fill the gap. It's 878. Come on. They may not want to. They finally got to close up in there. 9 minutes left on the 15. 15-minute high is above 922. If we come back down to 78, I would take that. Okay, SPY's going over previous, what is that? Pre-market high of 864.26. Oh, damn it, missed my entry. I was going to take 1350. Damn it. Oh, you sucker fish. Come on, let's close that gap. Let's go. Come on. Nah, I think they're gone. Oh, missed that at 25. Oh, there was your prior 15-minute candle high. There was your long. And that was at 24. 24 went up to 45. I don't know if Linda's here today, but I want to thank her for subscribing. Okay, come on, fill this gap. I would like it to come down to 904 there. I don't know if it will, though. 912, 913. Nope. Yep, I lost it. Dang it. So you had a, I mean, whenever you see this candle right here, oops, let me do that again. Whenever you see that candle right there, I mean, you got to believe we're going down. And all it did was come down to 50% right there. So no brainers to take that long right there. Take another one right there. I know it's a breakout, but right now I got nothing else. I mean, we just held the bear zone at 947. It's the only other thing I had. So actually, I didn't want that. No, take it. There you go. Took out that prior high at about 63, 64. 64.25. 10 points. Gosh darn it. Sorry about that. I got distracted. I let SPY distract me. All right, there's the trades for TCS this morning. He did number 1. I did number 2 by accident and lost 10 points. So, oh well, that's what happens. I got nothing. I got to wait for a pullback or something. Coming up to Bear's last stand. 25,001. That's the target I was talking about earlier. We just hit it. We also have IB coming up. In 2 minutes. One minute? Yeah, 1 minute. As soon as this 15-minute candle closes, that'll be the IB. I don't know if I like IB. I don't like taking it at the high. Whoa. All right, good time to cut out. Good time to be done for the day. I'm sitting where I want to sit. It's good enough. It's not great, but it's all right. So All right, do it again tomorrow. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Riding the lightning of a million screens, chasing futures in the markets unseen. Price action whispers, Fibonacci screams, gonna make money, no tilted dreams. Clicking and scrolling every ticking line, charts unfolding like a poet's rhyme. NASDAQ futures, don't waste my time. Green candles rise and let's climb, let's climb. On the edge of glory, trading in the night. Every candle tells a story, money's tight. No fear, no tilt, just the thrill of the fight. Price action, rule book, Fibonacci might. Sweating each second in the digital glow. Markets wild, riding highs, riding lows. Futures unfolding like a thunderstorm show. Let that